That was a good game.
Yeah. Have you ever wondered what is the best free-to-play game of all time? This list is special for two reasons. With so many free games, how can you choose what to play? Well, on this channel, we keep you informed about all free games and even have reviews for the more than 300 games that have been free to keep from the Epic Games Store. So consider subscribing if you don't want to miss out or waste your time on bad games. But what about the free-to-play games? Most lists will just tell you about the games they like most, but we wanted to go a little bit deeper. So we gathered the user and critic reviews from MetaCritic, Steam, Epic, OpenCritic, and more for over 200 free-to-play games and calculated the best of all time, according to the reviews by actual players. Check the description of this video for a detailed methodology and the scores of each game on the list. The second way this list is special is that we're going to give you the 100 best free-to-play games across all genres. So let's get right into finding you your next favorite free-to-play game. If there's a game that you think should be on this list, let us know in the comments and we'll tell you how it scored, or maybe we missed it and we'll include it in the next edition of this list. Let's go through the first 50 as quickly as possible, but pay attention, every gamer is different and you might find your next obsession in this part of the list.
Shall we begin?
World of Guns, Gun Disassembly, a gun collection simulator. Tower of Fantasy, an open-world action RPG. Space Punks, an action looter-shooter. Super Auto Pets, a casual auto-battler. FPS Chess, a chess first-person shooter. Yes, a shooter chess game. College Kings, the complete season, a single-player college partying and dating simulator. Warlander, a fantasy battle MMO. Overwatch 2, FPS. PUBG Battlegrounds Battle Royale. Heroes and Generals World War II, a large-scale MMO shooter. Battle for Westnoth, a turn-based medieval strategy game. Sven Co-op, a co-op game based on Half-Life. No More Room in Hell, survival horror MMO. Krunker, a Minecraft FPS. Goose Goose Duck, a casual strategy party MMO. Brawlhalla, a 2D platform fighting game. Sword and Soul, an MMO RPG. SCP Secret Laboratory, a multiplayer horror game. Rogue Company, tactical third-person hero shooter. Muck, crafting survival adventure. Cube Escape Paradox, a single-player game/film crossover experience. Crab Game, a multiplayer game where you compete in a series of mini-games based on children's games. Samorost, a puzzle point-and-click adventure. Neverwinter, MMORPG. Albion Online, a fantasy sandbox MMORPG. OpenTTD, a business simulator. Crossout, action racing MMO. Let It Die, hack and slash. Ultimate Custom Night, survival horror. The Elder Scrolls Legends, a fantasy combat deck building game. Fortnite, battle royale. Adventure Capitalist, a casual economic management and SpaceX simulator. Kartrider Drift, a kart racer. Lost Ark, MMO action RPG. Magic the Gathering Arena, deck building combat. EVE Online, space-based MMORPG. Century Age of Ashes, multiplayer dragon shooter. War Thunder, a multiplayer vehicular combat game. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, battle royale. League of Legends, top-down battle arena game. Veridi, a plant-growing simulator. Clicker Heroes, endless incremental idle action RPG. Multiverse, a crossover fighting game with the characters from Warner Bros. Entertainment. The Sims 4, social simulator. World of Tanks, tank battle MMO. Valorant, a tactical shooter. Genshin Impact, action RPG. Everlasting Summer, casual adventure. Dauntless, action RPG. Rift, MMO RPG. Alright, we're moving into the top 50 and let's learn a little bit more about these games.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kinda seems like it.
Poppy Playtime, an episodic horror game where you try to survive the vengeful toys waiting for you in the abandoned toy factory. Fallout Shelter, a vault management simulator where you try to build the perfect vault, keep your dwellers happy, and protect them from the dangers of the wasteland. We Were Here, first-person cooperative puzzle adventure. Lost in the frozen wasteland and split up from your partner inside an abandoned castle, the only possession you have left is a walkie-talkie and a familiar voice at the other end. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, point-and-click business simulation survival game. A fun Five Nights at Freddy's adventure with a lighter touch for the holidays. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, a ragdoll physics battle simulation fighting game. Be the last weirdo standing in this world-leading physics-based battle royale game. Super Animal Royale, a top-down 2D battle royale with animals. It's a fight for furvival. Super Animal Royale is a 64-player, frantic, top-down 2D battle royale where murderous animals fight tooth, claw, and machine gun across an abandoned safari park. Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. A fast-paced strategy card game. Deceptively simple and insanely fun, Hearthstone is a fast-paced strategy card game from Blizzard Entertainment. Wizard 101, MMORPG. Enroll in the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, master powerful spells against tough bosses, collect and befriend hundreds of pets, and explore the fantastical worlds across the Spiral. Heroes of the Storm, multiplayer online battle arena. In this realm between realms, anything is possible. Choose from dozens of legendary heroes across the Blizzard pantheon, customize their talents and abilities on the fly, and battle it out on a myriad of genre-redefining battlegrounds. Smite, third-person multiplayer online battle arena. It's the battleground of the gods. Wield Thor's hammer of play as one of the more than 120 other mythical figures across multiple pantheons. Marvel Snap, a collectible card game in the Marvel Universe. Marvel Snap is a fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping, strategic card battler that puts you in control of it all. DC Universe Online, action combat MMO set in the DC Universe. Become one of a new breed of heroes or villains and wield incredible powers as you go to war with legendary characters such as Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor, and the Joker. Halo Infinite, FPS. The legendary Halo series returns with a groundbreaking free-to-play multiplayer experience. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, a digital collectible card game. Fast-paced duels with stunning HD graphics and a new dynamic soundtrack. Get ready to challenge duelists around the world. Risk Global Domination, a turn-based strategy game. Take over the world in Risk Global Domination, the iconic strategy board game. Omega Strikers, a sports action strategy team-based anime game. Smash opponents off the arena and score goals in this lightning-fast 3v3 game. Fall Guys, a platform battle royale with up to 40 players who control jelly bean-like characters and compete against each other in a series of randomly selected minigames. Trove, a voxel-based sandbox game. Grab your friends, hone your blades, and set off for adventure in Trove, the ultimate action MMO. Destiny 2 co-op FPS RPG. Dive into the world of Destiny 2 to explore the mysteries of the solar system and experience responsive first-person shooter combat. Gwent, the Witcher card game, a turn-based card game from the Witcher universe. Clash in fast-paced online PvP duels that combine bluffing, on-the-fly decision-making, and careful deck construction. Fistful of Frags, action-packed and skill-demanding shooter set in the Wild West times. Pinball FX3, a pinball simulator, multiplayer matchups, user-generated tournaments, and league play create endless opportunities for pinball competition. Realm of the Mad God, cooperative bullet hell shooter. Team up with dozens of players and battle through the realm of the Mad God Oryx, all in a retro 8-bit style. World of Warships, a naval warfare-themed MMO. Immerse yourself in thrilling naval battles and assemble an armada of over 600 different ships from the first half of the 20th century. Transformice, an MMO platformer about dozens of mice running to bring back the cheese. Will the almighty shaman help you or just ruin everything? Millions of levels, hectic physics, skill trees, and more importantly, hats. Here we go with the 25 top-rated free-to-play games of all time.
Have you prepared for judgment, monster?
Cards, the World War II card game, a collectible card game that combines traditional CCG gameplay with innovative mechanics inspired by classic strategy games and real battlefield tactics. Take command and challenge other players in grand-scale warfare on the ground, air, or sea. Old School RuneScape, an MMORPG. This is the open world you know and love, but as it was in 2007. Saying that, it's even better. Old School is now shaped by you, its players, with regular new content, fixes, and expansions voted for by you, the fans. Dr. Langeskov the Tiger and the Terribly Cursed Emerald, a whirlwind heist, a first-person exploration game. It's the hottest summer on record, and all across Europe, valuable objects are disappearing. In this 15-minute game designed by William Pugh from the Stanley Parable, slip into the soft-soled shoes of the master thief. Rocket League Vehicular Football. This is football, or soccer for our American viewers, but with rocket-powered cars. Rocket League has up to 8 players assigned to each of 2 teams using rocket-powered vehicles to hit a ball into their opponent's goal and score points over a course of a match that is somehow both frantic and skill-based. Splitgate, sci-fi FPS, a fast-paced multiplayer shooter that features player-controlled portals. This sci-fi shooter takes the FPS genre to a new dimension with its portal mechanics delivering high-flying, multi-dimensional combat. Dota Overlords, an auto-battler, a chess-inspired competitive strategy game where players place characters known as heroes on an 8x8 grid and take turns moving towards conquest. PlanetSide 2, an MMO FPS, is an all-out planetary war where thousands of players battle as one across enormous continents, utilize infantry, ground and air vehicles, and teamwork to destroy your enemy in this revolutionary first-person shooter on a massive scale. Diabotical, a multiplayer arena FPS which features gameplay similar to Quake 3 Arena with a variety of game modes, weapons, and complex movement mechanics. Unturned open-world survival. Go in guns blazing and you attract the attention of everything living and dead, or take a subtle approach, sneaking around and making use of distractions. Guild Wars 2 online role-playing. Guild Wars 2 open world is all about discovery and exploration. Just pick a direction and let adventure find you. Tyria is full of characters with their own stories and goals, and you'll be rewarded for helping them out or thwarting their plans. Battlerite, a PvP arena brawler and the spiritual successor to the critically acclaimed Bloodline Champions. Experience the unique combination of a top-down shooter meeting a fast-paced fighting game and taking place in highly competitive, adrenaline-fueled 2v2 and 3v3 battles. The Lord of the Rings Online MMORPG. Join the world's greatest fellowship of players in a faithful online recreation of J.R.R. Tolkien's legendary Middle-earth. From the crumbling shadowed ruins of Weathertop to the ageless golden woods of Lothlorien, immerse yourself in Middle-earth as you have never seen it before. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, a point-and-click visual novel. It's Amy Rose's birthday and she's hosting a murder mystery party on the Mirage Express. When Sonic the Hedgehog becomes the game's victim, everyone is off to get to the bottom of things. However, something feels a bit off. Is this really an innocent game, or is something more sinister afoot? Cell to Singularity, Evolution Never Ends, a cosmic clicker game. Turn the next page of evolution with every click, gain entropy to unlock the next chapter of the evolution of life, uncover the twists and turns that lead to the greatest milestones of evolution, the extinction of the dinosaurs, the discovery of fire, the Industrial Revolution, and more. Paladins, a fantasy team-based shooter sensation. Wield guns and magic as a legendary champion of the realm, customizing your core set of abilities to play exactly the way you want. Finally, we get to the top 10 supernovas of the free-to-play universe according to the players.
That is for you to decide.
Number 10, Apex Legends, a battle royale where you master an ever-growing roster of diverse legends, deep tactical squad play, and bold new innovations that go beyond the battle royale experience, all within a rugged world where anything goes. One of the biggest pros of this game is the fast-paced action, but this is not for the faint of heart or those without lightning-quick reflexes. Number 9, DCS World, an air combat simulator aiming to give the most authentic and realistic simulation of military aircraft, tanks, ground vehicles, and ships. DCS World is a true sandbox simulation that is also designed to cover multiple time periods of interest such as World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, Gulf War, and more. This might be the most accurate and realistic battle simulator available for free, but while you can get started for free, be aware that the microtransactions are not so micro here, and to experience the full potential of this game, you might be asked to shell out the price of a AAA game just for a single aircraft. Number 8, Warframe, third-person looter shooter. Awaken as an unstoppable warrior and battle alongside your friends in this story-driven online action game. The biggest pro of this game might be that there is always something new to discover, but prepare for some grinding for that next big weapon. Number 7, Path of Exile, an isometric action RPG where you are an exile struggling to survive on the Dark Continent as you fight to earn power that will allow you to extract your revenge against those who wronged you. Players say that this is a masterpiece of epic fantasy role-playing, but prepare for some microtransactions. Number 6, Crusader Kings 2, a historic medieval strategy game. The Dark Ages might be drawing to a close, but Europe is still in turmoil. Expand your kingdom and secure the future of your dynasty. Fill your coffers, appoint vassals, root out traitors and heretics, introduce new laws, and interact with hundreds of nobles, each with their own agenda. Players praise the intricate and immersive character-driven storytelling, but it is very complex and prepare for a steep learning curve. Number 5, Alien Swarm, a co-op top-down shooter that thrusts players into an epic bug hunt featuring a unique blend of co-op play and squad-level tactics. With your friends, form a squad of 4 distinct Marine classes and start hunting. Players say this game has very well-balanced role-based co-op gameplay, but it's not very active now, so you might have to BYOF. You know, bring your own friends. Number 4, Dota 2, a competitive team-based strategy game, and when it comes to diversity of heroes, abilities, and powerful items, Dota boasts an absolutely endless array. No two games are ever the same. Players say this is an amazing game for teamwork with friends, but a popular game will bring in all types, and some of the negative reviews talk about problems with toxic and abusive players. Number 3, Star Wars The Old Republic, an MMORPG that puts you in the center of your own story-driven saga. Play as a Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter, or one of the many other iconic Star Wars roles in a galaxy far, far away, over 3,000 years before the classic films. Players say this game has perhaps the best storytelling of any MMORPG, however, it hasn't gotten new content or much support to speak of from EA in quite a while. Number 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, an objective-based multiplayer shooter. The original Counter-Strike became the most played online PC action game in the world almost immediately after its release in 1999, and has sold over 25 million units worldwide. CSGO expands on Counter-Strike's award-winning gameplay and allows gamers all over the world to continue the multiplayer tactical first-person shooting. Players say the beauty of this game is in its extremely tactical and challenging gameplay. However, because it is so popular, it is going to be difficult for new players to get a start. And in the number 1 spot, Team Fortress 2. A first-person shooter game and one of the most popular online action games of all time, Team Fortress 2 offers 9 distinct classes with a broad range of tactical abilities and personalities that lend themselves to a variety of player skills. Players spend literally thousands of hours in this game because of its extremely accessible and addictive gameplay, but popularity brings its own problems and you will probably encounter some cheaters. There it is, so which free-to-play game will you be jumping into next? Let us know and stay tuned for lots more content about this incredible era in history where you can play all day, every day, without ever opening your wallet. Subscribe so you'll never have to be bored ever again.